Good morning, friends, and welcome back to HoneyBee Farmstead. I'm Mel, and it is spring, definitely. That's our first lot of chicks that we've hatched, and I've decided this video is going to be about all things spring and what we love about spring on HoneyBee Farmstead. So behind me is part of my seed collection. I'm obsessed with collecting quality seeds, and I wanted to share with you guys a couple of cool things just quickly before we get stuck into the video, okay? All right, so how good are these? This is what I've been using to save my seeds that I have harvested myself for future years. And there, you can see I've bought tons just in case they stop making them. And what I do is I've put them all, here is a classic example, 7-year runner. It's from HoneyBee Farmstead, and I like to gift them to people. Quite a lot of people out there who are watching now know that they've had seeds from me. But what I'm planning to do down in the future is create a seed swap day, or even at the end of this video, if you write in the comments what you're growing in your garden and how you save your seeds and what you use to save all your seeds in, tell us a bit about yourself. And maybe if you're interested in doing a seed swap, and I'll send you a nice collection of seeds that I've grown myself and harvested the seeds from. So we are in the veggie garden today, but I wanted to show you these guys. So what I've done this year, as I've done in previous years, is done some swaps with friends. It depends on what they've wanted. I've either swapped some of my eggs and my genetics from my chickens, or I've swapped milk and things like that for brand new varieties of chickens. Now these guys all came from coloured eggs, and I'll insert a little video showing you guys the eggs they came from. Look at the colours of these eggs that I just got to go in the incubator. Like, check that out, would you? Obsessed. I've got 2 60 egg incubators with, I don't know, there's at least 80 in each incubator, and they're piled on top of each other, and that's not how I want to do it. I need all of these eggs to be incubated, so I can't pick a favourite or get rid of any. No, you can't. No, you can't. Look at them. Look at these.
Never mind.
Look at these colours.
That one's my favourite.
The green one.
The green books.
Blues and greens and olives and all the amazing. We like to do this at least every couple of years to add new genetics into our flock, but also to be able to bless other homesteads with amazing heritage breed farmstead chicks. So they're a cross of all the hens I've got here, and all the hens and roosters I've got here are from heritage breeds. So if you end up with a glut of roosters, you can eat them, process them and eat them for yourselves. And your egg laying chickens, when they're heritage, are better mums and, you know, hatch their own babies really well. We did incubator because we didn't want to stuff around with that. We'd you know, worked hard on these eggs. So we've got a lot on today. One of the things we're going to do is go over and let the other side, so we've got milk cows and babies being on this side, and then we've got bulls, cows we're trying to get pregnant, or heifers we're trying to get pregnant, and the meat cows over the other side. And if you've been following along for very long, you'll know that we grew a pasture blend over there, and we've finally let them in there because it got up to our shoulders. It was way too tall for us to even try and navigate getting through. So we thought, let's put them over there and let them graze on that. And we're going to go over there and check that out in a minute as well. But let's go see what's happening in the veggie garden. She thinks you're her baby too. Okay, so out here where we're going to be doing our new veggie garden, you can see in the paddock behind here are all the milk cows and the mamas and their babies and things that can't go with the bulls. So there's only girls over there, or very young males that can't mate yet. We're waiting on Mia. Mia's actually in labour. I went and checked her this morning, so I'll add a bit of the video of checking her into here now. Good boy, Dozer. Good boy. Good boy, Dozer. Come on. You checking on the mama cow? Good boy. Mia has got her tail up. Stringy mucus. It's gonna happen. Look at that hanging mucus. Her bags. Like, it's not tight like it normally is, which is strange, but it definitely filled out. And she's got stringy mucus, so soon. And this one's sex semen, so it should be a heifer. How awesome. So we're eagerly waiting for that baby to arrive. This will be her second baby, and we use sex semen this year, so that we definitely get a heifer calf, because we may on-sell her. Depends. I'm just getting too many cows and I want to be able to manage it well. So we don't know actually what's going to happen there, but let's see this. What I've got going on here is Noah is using the dingo to fill the garden beds with all our mulch pile from over the other side where the horse and the cows and that used to be. The kids are cardboarding the bottoms because these beds got overgrown with weeds, so we want to make sure that nothing grows up around it. So these have got to be covered very substantially, and this is one he just did a minute ago. The kids are ripping all the plastic off the boxes and laying them down. And you know what? We got sick of waiting for things to be perfect. We thought, let's just get it done. In the bottom of these beds, some of them have got eggs that didn't hatch, or yeah, you can see the eggshells from the eggs that did hatch. All of that's nutritionally great for the veggies once it breaks down. And over there is a collection of pea hay that we've gotten together. So it's all business in the veggie garden this weekend, and it's school holidays, so we've got my little helper Wyatt here, and Mr. Honeybee is bringing all the mulch over for us so we can fill all the beds, and we'll go up in a minute and we'll check out those beds up there. Alright, now it's finally happening. And I have to admit, a failing of mine is that I always want everything perfect before I start. So I've been wanting these beds placed, and I want them perfect, and I want my arches in before I plant anything. But you know what? My gardening idol is Jess from Roots and Refuge, and she is constantly saying, just start. And you know, I watched a video recently, and I think it was an old one too. I just watched them for inspiration, and it was one that said just start. So in honor of her and the start of spring, I'm just going to start. I got all my seeds out, as you saw earlier in the video. I also bought some heirloom variety seedlings from Bunnings. I'm going to plant. I've got that end one, that long one there, where there's a heap of dead chickens and bones and whatever that are going to rot down over time. And then I've got these 4 here, and then down the bottom there I've got those square ones that you just saw us fill. they've got a heap more that aren't ready yet. And it's embarrassing, but this used to be the old garden site. And it is very embarrassing. It's horrible. It looks terrible. But it's going to be cleaned up. It's going to be sorted out. These beds are coming out and obviously coming into this area here. But following permaculture principles, we decided it was best to move everything because you should always have your gardens in your zone 1, your house zone. And also where your chickens are as well. Like eventually we could have, chickens cleaning up in here, and who knows, even put the goats in here or whatever. But we needed to move it, and yes, it's still a construction site and it looks messy and all that sort of stuff, but let's get it productive and just start, even though it's not perfect how I want it. These got sat here because these come from our other house. These are like half moon style things, and I put cattle panel mesh over the top as archways, and it looks spectacular. So when this actually is fully operational and all planted, it's going to look magnificent outside the house. But let's just get some food production happening first. Sort of get all our pea hay down and protecting the soil and keeping it damp. All right, helpers. Another part of the tidy up is my weeding along here, and you can see I've started, but I never thought to get the camera out. I never do. But something cool that happened is last spring I got a heap of dill seeds that I had collected from my previous place, and I just sprinkled it through here underneath the mulch, and look at it all. It's all popped up beautifully, so I can make some German potato salad. I make a mean German potato salad. See, look, there's even little ones in there. And as we water, they'll keep growing. So I'm up to here. I've got to go on the other side and get that as well. And then I'll rake all the mulch back. That's what happens when the chickens get out. Mr. Honeybee has got another passion fruit to go in. So that's going to go in here. And then I might just litter the ground here with pumpkins and I don't know, what do you reckon? Maybe silver beet or leeks or something that's nice and close to the house that we want to collect for cooking. See how we go. All right, there we go. All the weeds are out, roots and all. And now we have to just rake that up and clean it up. And we're going to add more mulch to there just to keep it topped up. You can see what Mr. HoneyBee Farmstead's up to. He is getting mulch from one of the mulch areas and putting it down on that cardboard under the tree because he wants to create a sitting area where we can just sit and enjoy our veggie garden while the kids are chasing Kobe around. Goats! Don't get goats. So what are we going to plant here?
Strawberries.
We've got a heap of strawberries, and because this is irrigated all year round, we're going to plant them along the line here, and they should be able to be watered in and grow a nice big strawberry grove along here. That would be amazing. While Jaxie helps pick up all the weeds I just pulled out of the garden. Thanks, buddy. Let's do it. Let's get planting.
Can you grab that back there? That bowl along here.
So in here, we've got heirloom rainbow tomato varieties around this one, and we're going to mulch it in heavily. And then in the middle, we've got leeks. This one, what should we have here? Rainbow chard? No, beans don't like to be in the full sun. So we're going to go with something like this tree over here that's shading. So we'll do only half the bed, right? So listen, we're going to go like this. Right, one here, one here, one here, because it bulks right out, and one here, and then one there, one there. And then the other half of the bed we'll use for something else, yeah? Watch me. So exciting! Just start. Even if your garden bed is a mess, your garden beds, your garden area, at least get something productive happening. We'll encourage you to get into the garden. So
We should put mulch around these.
we are putting mulch around these. So that'll have a little support system if we need more. Then we'll be able to give it more. So we'll put some pumpkins and zucchinis in. Got some beans here. When they start to grow, oh, emus can get their heads through. When they start to grow up, we'll weave them up the fence here, see how that goes. All right, now I've got a pocket full of seeds. And in previous years, what I've done is planted seeds and then scattered mulch on top. I think this year I'm going to put the mulch around and then dig a hole for the seed so that I know that the seed is going to pop up where there's no mulch covering it. Does that make sense? So I've got a pocket full of seeds. I've got spaghetti squash that I grew at my previous place. Now they just kind of hulk out in a vine and grow. I'll grow over the side and down and all through here. So what I want to do is I want to use the seeds that are plump and firm, because they were picked out of spaghetti squash that we were eating from our garden. Some of them might not be viable. Now I'll show you the difference. So this one here is flat and hollow. It's got nothing in it. No good. This one here is firm. It's clearly got something inside. This one here as well, firm. You can feel something inside of it. So those ones will be good. But I'm going to sow quite heavily, and then whatever doesn't come up, doesn't come up. No big deal. So, right. That one's empty. Poke it down. Poke it down. Poke it down. Just kind of have to cover with the dirt. They may not all come up, you see. So if we do them quite heavy, we can thin them out and move the plants if they do all come up. I'm lucky I'm making a video, because then I'll remember what I planted here. I am notoriously bad for not labeling, my plants. And then going, what's that that's popped up? Don't do what I do. But yeah, I'm kind of used to doing it that way. And what I'm doing is I'm doing varieties that won't cross-pollinate. So if I put spaghetti squash in, that means if I do pumpkin, because I don't want them to cross-pollinate, because they will, I'm going to do pumpkin miles away. And then when the I'll probably do it spacing out the planting so that they're not flowering at the same time, if that makes sense. And what I'm going to also do is not plant zucchini near the spaghetti squash, because they can cross-pollinate too. But they do actually sprout and grow flowers and things at different times, so who knows. So here's the bed that Grace and I did. We're going to spread some mulch over it. Get all these weeds out. We're going to spread some mulch over this so that when the rain, which is coming again, it's been happening all night, washes this in, we've got a head start. So today is a day that we have been waiting for such a long time. Over in our paddock we call Pioneer Paddock, we planted a pasture blend at the start of autumn to try and wipe out a massive Cape tulip problem we've been having. So I'll show you guys. This evil thing here is Cape tulip, and it's toxic to animals. Now they do generally know to avoid it, but it can actually cause spontaneous abortions in livestock if they do happen to eat it. And if they're starved for selection, they will sometimes eat it. And it can cause them toxic overloads and death. So check out this magnificent pasture here. It's a blend of pea and vetch and oats, barley, lupins. What else have we got in here? Wheat. We've got mung beans, chickpeas. What are the other things called? Anyway, loads of things. Have a look at this. You can see a little bit of Cape tulip in the middle there. That has fought its way through. But we did some research, and rather than spraying toxic chemicals, we wanted to break up the soil and loosen it. Cape tulip likes compact soil. So we've broken it up and planted this pasture bean, and I have been waiting forever to bring the animals into here and have them graze. And even just to see this magnificent green, they're just going to absolutely have a field day. So we're calling them now, and they should be happy to come across here. Here they come. Come on, cows! Good cows, come on. Come on, girls. Come on. Good cows, come on. Here, come on. Come on. Come on, Snickerdoodle. Come on. Come on, cows. Come on, cows. Good girls. Come on. Come on. Go back that way and bring them all down that way. Now, these guys are going to be happy in this paddock for a long time. So it was an absolutely awesome investment to, you know, put in the time and effort, and the few things we did put into it was a grain mix. So that is 80% better than what that paddock was when we started or when we bought this place. And those guys are going to be so happy. eating this pasture. It's such a massive mix of different nutrition requirements for them and everything. It's also like fixing nitrogen into the soil from the air, and repairing the soil, as you know. And then now these guys are going to go across, poop everywhere, squish it down, all that sort of stuff. And next year we even better. And if we keep doing this, we'll get rid of Cape Julep altogether, making our property pretty much usable in every square inch of it. So we're really excited to see this. This is like the culmination of so much organising and stuff like that. Seeing those guys wander through there happily, giving the paddocks that they were in a nice little break as well. There's a dam absolutely chock-a-block. I'll insert some video of that.
Okay, I'm going back.
He's swimming on top of her, Alice.
The cold.
Yeah. No, I think it's just because it's shallower, mate, and then the sun's had a chance to warm it up.
Mum,
Yeah?
here's where I found prospecting.
No, I don't take my shoes off, and then I've got to try and dry my feet to put my shoes back on.
Okay, stick your hand in.
Yeah.
I'm going out the middle. I want to come, but I don't.
We actually changed the swale configuration and did a little bit of earthworks and made the dam a lot better, and it holds water better. We're actually going to add fish to that dam, maybe some silver perch when we can get hold of them, and we may stock it with marron because there's nothing yet in this dam. So we've been testing it for years. We do get tadpoles here, but no yabbies at all. So we are going to give it a shot of stocking it with marron. We'll go buy, 50 little cackers or something like that, and help hopefully repair the water a bit, make it amazing. But so far so good. I'm really stoked. Sadly Alex isn't here to enjoy this, but I know he's very, very excited about this as well. We put in a fair bit of work to having this go this way, and now we can feed a lot more cows, and we do have something very exciting coming to HoneyBee Farmstead, but I'm going to leave that for a surprise for a future video. But I think it'll be probably before Christmas, so keep your eyes out for that one. Now off to do another one of the many things that we've got going on. The plan is that this Tuesday, our crop that we're baling to put in the shed to get us through summer, so we don't have to buy hay, and we're saving money there, then we'll be able to afford our even better pasture blend for next season and better fertilizer and all those sorts of things. We're thinking of getting some worm hit or some sea mungus, some really natural products to put on our paddocks. We won't use all the nasties and things like that that conventional farming does. We're going to use natural products that will help build the soil over time, like continually applying it every year, just boosting that soil. And eventually we won't have to do any input. We'll be able to have pasture pretty much all year round. So that's the plan. So Tuesday, Nick, our neighbour and friend, is going to come and cut the hay, and then we'll do some video of that for you guys. And then in a couple of weeks' time, he'll bale it and we'll put it away in the shed. So that means this weekend we've got to clean out our hay shed, and it's one of the many things we've got to do. And but I'm going to spend the rest of my day enjoying that we did this and being very happy and thankful that this went so well. You happy, cows? Hey, Romeo. Hey, handsome boy. Hey, Sadie. You're looking good. Big girl. Hey, babies.
Hey, Mama. Come on.
Hey, big mamas. Oh, his speckles are coming out.
Yeah.
Hi, handsome boy.
Oh,
Oh, the sheep are all the way over there. You happy, cows? The speckles. Are you happy boy, Romeo? You've got a big tummy. Hi, little man. Hi, little man. Hi, little buddy. What are you doing, little buddy? Hi, mamas. This guy has to go like this because he doesn't realise he's a little dog and he tries to take the cows on. Don't you puzzle. Don't you puzzle. Stay there. Stay in the pouch. Look how long it is. We didn't fully introduce everyone to the speckle pucks. Hey, mama. Hey. Hey, girl. So she is pregnant, and so is her mate over the back there. It's being bullied by the Dexters. So, before it gets harvested, Mr. Honeybee.
Go.
What are you eating there?
Good old peas.
It's one of the best things about, look at me, about growing this mixture blend. Look at all these peas. So the whole time they're growing, the kids just eat, pick and eat, pick and eat. As do we. We've got to get back to the kids because they're little buggers when we're not around. The dingo backfired. Yeah, look through there. This is about to be harvested. So we're making the most of it before it gets cut. Ready to turn it into hay. Hey, little puzzle. Yeah, so let's just check what's going on in here. This is how you know you've got Clucky hens. You got to put your hand in and they carry on and they puff up and they won't move off their nest and they show you their most aggressive self. Here we go, look. And if they get a chance to, they'll attack you. Now I know there's an egg being laid. Thank you, lady. Now we don't want this incubated, so we collect them. Yeah, she must have one under her too. See there. You do. Is that a fresh one? No. The reason we don't let them keep and incubate their eggs, you're not Clucky? Alright. Is that the crows come in here when they're almost ready to be hatched. She gets a chance, she'll absolutely peck me. There we go. This is how we do it. I know. Demonize. The reason we don't like them really going Clucky is because look at them all. That's how you can tell it's spring. These guys are fighting over a box. Well, you're not that committed to it. You weren't in here this morning. So this is a lovely purebred Rhode Island red hen. Buff Orpington. You get this kind of, there we go. And now I've only just come in here this morning and collected all the eggs. So these are all fresh as. And we don't want them, someone's pooped on it. We don't want them nesting. Look at that, that's just from this morning. And 3 cartons went inside already. Oh look, 2 more. They've already laid another 2. And we kept them out because the crows are bad. They come in here. But yeah, this is the kind of behaviour you see from a Clucky chicken. She hides her head rather than attack you, which is lovely. That's a girl. But yeah, that's what Clucky looks like. And I've found mostly it's my Rhode Island red hens and my Buff Orpington hens that do it. Isn't it, ladies? All right, so we're slowly getting there. So you can see behind me, it's another couple of days since we did the first part of this filming, and because it's school holidays, I've been blessed with my oldest boy that's still at home, Noah. He has weeded and mulched all this around here, and I've been able to amend these front beds and just turn them into herb beds. They're the ones that are right near the wall that I can just walk along and pick. So we've got parsley in here, basil in here, coriander in there, sage in here, dill in there, spring onions, oregano, and some garlic that was already in this bed. And this one behind here has been planted with beetroot. So we're going to keep amending these beds here that are sort of half full with good quality potting soil, and just keep planting until we've got an absolute shopping centre's worth of foods in here that we can pick from and enjoy with our farm-raised meat, farm-raised eggs, milk, all the products we make with all those things, and slowly get more and more and more independent, which is so like comforting to me. to know that I can feed my family without the need of the shopping centre. So I hope it's been a lot of work and been put off so many times, but I hope this video has inspired you to get out in your garden and just start growing. Wherever there's a spare piece of real estate in your garden, just put a pot down or put some dirt down and start growing something that you like to eat that you can grow better on your place. And we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely comment below. We love your comments. If you're interested in doing a seed swap and you're in WA, definitely comment, because I have got so many seeds of so many different varieties that I'd love to share with you all. I love sharing. Community is what it's all about. But until then, thank you so much for joining us and taking your time and spending it with us today. We hope you enjoyed the video. Take care of each other, and bye for now.